Hey guys, this is Becker. Before we get going, can everybody press 1 in the chat box to let me know that you can hear me and see the screen? I mess this up all the time. You're not going to see any other ones in the chat box because chat is muted because some people get crazy in chat. But just want to make sure I got this set up right. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate the ones. So let's just dive straight into this. I don't want to waste anyone's time. And more so, I want you to understand this is not going to be a waste of your time. I know what you're thinking right now. Is this webinar worth your time? Is this next 60 minutes going to be a good investment, or should you go back to watching cat videos and watching Taylor Swift? And I want to put that worry to rest. People that attend this webinar just get results. I want to walk you through a few results people have gotten who've attended the same webinar you're on right now. You can see this person right here came into the webinar and 15 days after it was able to go and start buying leads and growing his email list and making a profit within 15 days of being on this webinar on his first try. Here's another person right here, Max. He attended this webinar. 24-hour later update from the advice you gave me on yesterday's webinar. He sold over $4,000 worth of his own product from his investing business just from the stuff he saw on this webinar. He got a $4,000 ROI just from coming on this webinar. This one right here is crazy. Again, these results are not always typical. You can see right here, another person came on. Within about 3 months of attending this webinar, he was able to take his business and sell about $10,000 worth of product and get a 369% ROI on his ads through his email list using exactly what you're going to see in this webinar. Here's another person. Again, these results are not typical. You can see Leo attended this webinar. He said, dude, I got some results. And I'm like, hey, hit me with them, man. And he said, oh, here they are. I made 53,000 euros in the first 3 months from this new business. That's nuts. And again, he's on the same webinar you're on right now. Another person right here, Patrick, generated over $50,000 from email marketing from the lessons he learned in webinars and training like this. And then even if you're a complete beginner, I know there's some beginners in this webinar right now. That's fine. Okay, we're going to be talking about some advanced stuff. This is a pro email marketing webinar. But even if you're a beginner, Wilfred right here, I'm not going to read this entire thing, but he came on this webinar and within 30 days was able to generate $1,100 reoccurring. That's $12,000 every single year just from attending this webinar, just from the stuff he's learned from this training. And the reason people are able to do this, guys, the reason people are really get these results, and I realize these seem crazy, but it's not, because I consistently am able to do this. Here's a brand new business that I started 6 months ago, and you can see this business went from 0 to $3 million in sales for the year, literally in 6 months' time. And this was done using exactly what you're going to see in this webinar. And it's just putting where my money, where my mouth is. You know, here's some sales from the past month right here. You can see here we did $305,000 in sales in the month of May right here. And then if we pull this back over another recent month, same exact month actually, here's $223,000 in sales in PayPal, totaling a little bit over $500,000 in sales. And the crazy thing is, I was actually off a week this month because I was celebrating my birthday. And the reason I'm able to do this, guys, and what you're going to see in this webinar is because I just know how to build massive email lists. You can see it here. We're looking at my autoresponder right here, Market Hero, and there's over 180,000 leads in there that I've generated, and I generated about 180,000 new emails, new customer contacts every single year. And the most important thing about this, guys, is these are contacts that actually interact with me. You might have attended webinars in the past, you might have jumped on other events or whatever, and I'm not hating on those, but my email list opens. You can see when I send out emails right here, here's 40,000 emails sent out to one segment of my list, 54% open rate. The emails that I send out, this is an active list. I'm not just building a bunch of spammy emails or spamming people. And you need to understand how these sales, how you see me go and be able to build a business from 0 to $3 million in 6 months on top of all the other businesses you're going to be seeing right here. This is just one. Is you need to understand that the reason I'm able to do this is because every single one of these leads that comes in here, I track every single thing they do. And so every single email that I collect, every person that enters my business, on average, I generate about $35.32 on average over about a 6 to 7 month span when they enter the business. That literally means a person gives me their email, and on average, they spend at least $35 with me. And here's the crazy thing, and this is what you're going to learn in this webinar. This is huge if you have an existing business or you're growing a business right now, or you just want to get started. I'm able to buy these leads that make me $35 like clockwork off of YouTube, off of places like Facebook for as low as $3. You can see right here, I'm paying $3.85 for leads that are making me $35.32. And this is in a very competitive niche right here. SEO and internet marketing, the niches I work in, these are not pushover niches right here. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing this and exactly how I use email marketing to go and build businesses from scratch all the way to millions of dollars and build followings of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. That being said, I have a question for you guys now. Okay, I know you're getting a little bit hyped up. I'm getting excited just looking at this stuff right now. But if you knew how to generate traffic to get the leads for free, if you could just get these emails on your list for free, and if you knew how to generate $30 per lead and you knew how to buy the leads for $3, question right now, could you make money and grow your business? Could you do that? Could you start a business? Could you grow your business? Yeah, hit one in the chat box. Hit one in the chat box for me if you could. Exactly. That's because anybody could do that. That's the point I'm trying to make. Anybody who knows how to do these three things right here can go and start a business and can grow a business. And that's exactly what you're going to see in this webinar. You're going to see how they get the traffic. You're going to see how to get them on your email list. You're going to see how they actually get them to buy stuff. And you're going to see how to buy them at way, way, way less than they make you. And that's just what you're going to see today. And the reason why this webinar is different and why I need your attention right now, because look, if you're on this webinar right now and you've struggled to build a business or you're struggling to grow, it's probably because you're trying to build a loophole business, and it's not your fault, because this is what most people preach and teach on the internet. They preach and teach theory that isn't based around simple, factual math, which is what you're going to see today. This isn't theory. What you're going to see in this webinar today is a simple process that allows you to grow fast regardless of loopholes, finding some special niche or luck. And it doesn't have a brutal learning curve. After this webinar is done, you'll be able to get leads on your list tonight and start getting sales to those leads. Now, this is actually what the gurus are doing. In most webinars, the gurus are showing you some tactic, they're showing you some lesson, they're showing you some theory that you should take up and pay them for. I'm going to show you what they're actually doing, because I guarantee how most gurus talk to you, how most businesses talk to you, is through your email inbox. What they're doing is collecting leads and then selling to those leads. That's what everybody's doing, and that's what this webinar is about, is what people are actually doing. And after today's webinar, getting traffic, subscribers, and sales will be common sense easy for you, and you'll even be able to do this in the next 30 days. You saw before with Wilfred, he was able to go out there and build his first business, make $1,100 recurring in his first 30 days. And that's my goal for you in this web class. I'm going to show you how to get new email subscribers for free on your email list now. And if you don't even know how email marketing works, that's fine. I'm going to explain it to you in this webinar, though this is a professional email marketing webinar. We're going to be getting into some advanced stuff. I'm going to show you how to generate $2 to $4 per subscriber every single month, even if you have nothing to sell. If you don't have any products, that's fine. I'm going to show you how to even generate money from your email subscribers still. And I'm going to show you how to scale this to $10,000 per month or even 7 figures and to tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of followers and emails. And the cool thing about this webinar, what you're going to learn here, in the next 30 days, you will be able to get 2,000 leads and sales in the next 30 days, or be buying leads at a profit and scaling your business if you just go and execute on what I show you in this webinar. And again, I know this sounds nuts, guys, but it's not. The results are just right here from people that have attended the same webinar you're on right now. Raphael, again, right here, 15 days into it on his first try, buying traffic and leads profitably. Wilfred right here, within 30 days after this webinar, he's added $12,000 to his yearly income. It's not crazy. It's just basic logic and math, and that's what you're going to see in this webinar. And to really sweeten this deal, this webinar is going to change everything, so I want to give you something very cool for attending. Look, if you stay with me till the end of this webinar, when we close this webinar down, you're going to be sent. We're tracking where you're on right now. We're tracking if you're on the webinar. I know it's a little bit creepy, but don't worry about it. But to your email that you signed up for, you're going to be sent my $8 million sales video script. This is a video script I've been using for the past 7 years that has sold well over $8 million of product over my career. It's going to show you exactly step by step what I say in my sales videos, what I say in my launches, everything. You're also going to get my exact YouTube ad template. You're going to see how I get tens and tens of thousands of leads off YouTube, and you're going to see the exact video template I use to pull people off at a high rate and YouTube, and I send this traffic to, and it converts at about 60-80%, and that's the #1 way to lower your ad costs. So really getting these 3 things right here is worth the webinar alone. And because this is one of the first times I've ever run this webinar, I'm also throwing in $97 worth of sales training from the Alex Becker Academy. This is a pretty big sales training that I put together below. It's going to help you sell more. It's going to help you convert higher, and it's just awesome, and you get all that just for staying till the end. Now, before we go any further, you're probably wondering, who the heck is this guy yelling at me via the internet, and how is he qualified to teach me how to start a new career, grow my business, or start a business? Why should I listen to you? Let me tell you why. My name is Alex Becker, and I'm a USA Today national bestseller and tech entrepreneur. Here's my copy of my book. Here's me on stage, so you know at least some people listen to me. Here's me with Grant Cardone. Came and opened up my book event, so you know I at least have some cool people that I hang out with. But what you really need to know is I generate about $500,000 to $600,000 per month from my 3 tech companies. I own 3 tech companies, and what I want to point out is that I'm not some internet mystery man who can't tell you how he makes his money, can't point to his businesses. I'm sure you've attended events like that. You can go check out any of my businesses. SourceWave is one of the biggest software creators for SEO. Market Hero is a multi-million-dollar autoresponder. This is what helps a lot of people reach out and talk to their customers. And Conquer is one of the fastest growing freelance websites that connects freelancers to buyers on the internet, and we collect a small percentage in advertising and stuff like that. All those combined, that generates about $500,000 to $600,000 a month, and all those businesses have been created and fueled by email marketing. Now, I live in Dallas, Texas, and I also live in the Cayman Islands during winter, and I've founded a few of these tech companies. I've created a book, and if you want to know a little bit more about me, I'm really just a pretty nerdy guy. I usually just like to hang out with and play with lightsabers. I like to travel around with my girlfriend, and I'm really into scuba diving, and sometimes I like to throw events and teach internet marketing, stuff like that. That's a lot of fun for me too. Other really cool notes that I don't like to brag about. These are pretty high level things. I'm friends with Darth Vader. I don't like to talk about it in public because it makes me look like I'm bragging, but you know, me and him hang out on the regular. And I do have a giant, crazy, huge penthouse skyscraper mansion in Fallout 4 that I've built. So I don't like to show off too much, but those are 2 really cool things to let you know I'm a pretty important guy. But you know, everything I have in my life, guys, has come from committing to email marketing. My lifestyle, my businesses, essentially everything that I do. And you need to understand, like, one time it wasn't like this. One time before I jumped onto this, I was just some guy who just came out of the Air Force, and I was flat broke. I left the Air Force because it really wasn't for me. I'm not going to get into that. Overall, it was a great experience. I'm super happy I joined, and I suggest all young people do join the Air Force or the military. It's better than college, in my opinion, because it actually teaches you something. That being said, a couple years ago when I jumped out of Air Force, I was flat broke. You know, I jumped out of the Air Force with no paying skills. I was a firefighter, and I didn't have my EMT, so I really couldn't. It was very hard for me to get a job as a firefighter in the outside world. It's a very competitive job, especially if you want to work anywhere that's nice to live. Now, that being said, before I left the Air Force, I saved up about $6,000, and that took me almost like 2 years to save up. I wasn't too good at saving money, and I really wasn't getting paid that much. I was making like $18,000 to $25,000 a year, 25 at the very peak of it. And that was awesome. That was a great income for me at that time. And leaving the Air Force was huge for me. It was huge. And so I saved up that $6,000, and that's about 6 months worth of living if you spend about $1,000 a month on your life expenses. And when I got out, it took me a long time to actually find any success because I made the biggest mistake. I tried 10 different things. And I'm sure everybody in this webinar right now, you probably relate to that. You're trying 3 or 4 different things to make money right now. And you know, I was doing a combination of SEO, product launching, blogging, and working with clients. And first off, because I was trying 10 things, it took me forever to get results. I started finally making just a passable income about a month or 2 before I ran out of that $6,000 runway. And the thing you need to understand was my income was all over the place. You know, some months I'd make money, and then some months I wouldn't make any money at all. And that's not a consistent lifestyle, you know? And I was really not able to really base my life around anything. I was living in a really, really small, tiny room at this college town with a bunch of college guys, and you could actually see my TV set was right here, and my mattress was right on the floor in front of it. Long story short, most girls were not impressed with my crib at that time. But I started one business that has grown into a multi-million-dollar business, and that's the one we're going to be looking at today, called SourceWave. And this was the biggest mess of all time. I was really good at SEO, so on top of doing SEO, I'd also teach people SEO. I would sell SEO services. I would build links. I'd work with clients. Anything I could do to scrape together some money. And the result was just everywhere. You can see how many things are going on this page. I'm trying to sell backlinks. I'm trying to blog. I'm trying to do all this kind of stuff right here. And it was just a mess of a business, and it didn't really work out too well. And it all started there, though. And what SourceWave was just a tiny SEO blog that sold software, services, anything I could really sell from it. You could come on there and be like, dude, I'll pay you to do the Macarena, and I probably would have done it at that time because I had no consistent income because I dabbled in everything. And so I made a dabbler's income. You don't find people that are doing 15 different things in life and making a big income. You find people that are making a big income doing one thing. And it was impossible to make consistent money until I figured out and I committed to email marketing. So I had a few other friends who were bloggers, and they were all really onto their email list and collecting opt-ins and subscribers. I'm like, why the heck would you do that? Why would we go and collect people's emails from our blog? Are we going to send them like Christmas cards and stuff? Like, what's the deal, dude? And they're like, no, Alex, look, you have people on your blog that are reading. They're obviously interested in the subject you're blogging about. So you get them on your email list. You send them content and value to keep them on your email list. And then what you do is then you sell them stuff they're interested in, and that's how you make money from your blog. And I was like, huh, okay, I'll try this out. And at the time, I thought I was really smart, you know, because I wasn't making like anything in internet marketing, but I still thought I was really smart. That being said, this is the game changer. This right here made me a multimillionaire. So I went on my blog. And my blog was about SEO marketing, ranking stuff in the search engine. If you don't need to know what SEO is, and this doesn't only work in the SEO niche, it works in any niche known to man. It could be surfing. But anyways, a bunch of people read my blog about SEO. So I put this exact opt-in right here. And so a person reading my blog would come to read about SEO, and then I'd offer them an SEO toolkit in exchange for their email address. Then what would happen is the person's email address went into my autoresponder, a list of emails essentially that I could mail out to whenever I wanted from this automated system right here. Now, what I do on the autoresponder is I would send them some info and information, but then what I did, my first try, okay, my friends told me, you got to create a product to sell to your list. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So I put together an ebook, a PDF ebook. It literally, you could create this in Microsoft Word, and I made it $47. You would buy it through just a general PayPal link, and I sent an email to my list saying, hey, I just released this SEO course, this ebook. If you want to pick it up, it's $47, and I mailed it out to our list of about 500 people. When I put up this opt-in, about 500 people joined over the course of a few weeks. And when I mailed that back, I made a little bit over $500 from that list of 500 people. I generated $1 for every single person on my email list. And at that point, I was blown away. Because in my experience in internet marketing, every dollar made was just a painstaking learning curve. It took 3 to 4 months to finally get in, and then it still didn't even work consistently all the time then kind of experience. And this was the first time ever I did a tactic, I put it to use, and I made money back consistently. It was the most consistent, straightforward money I've ever made online. And so at that point in time, what I did is I didn't go back to doing 10 different things. I doubled down, just like the KFC double down burger meal right here. This is guaranteed to give you, this is doubling down right here. If you're committed to having bad health, this is doubling down on it. That being said, it does look tasty, but metaphor aside, I doubled down on this. It was like I went to Vegas, okay, and I put my chips on one spot and the money came back. And then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm going to go on a heater. And so I put the chips down on that spot again. And I put the chips down on that spot again. And I put the chips down on that spot again. But unlike gambling, this was extremely consistent. What I did is I purely focused on getting people on my email list, and every single month I'd send 4 to 7 content emails out. These are just emails that would teach people how to do whatever they're looking to do better. It would just help them out. And then what I do every single month is pitch 3 to 4 products. Some of these products weren't even mine. It was using what is called affiliate marketing, where I sell someone else's product and get a 50% commission. The result from this was I was generating on average about $4 per email on my list every single month. From these product pitches, about every time I mailed out, I generated about $1 for every email on the list. Did about 3 to 4 a month. That's how I generated those $4 per email. And everything changed. I went from having very inconsistent income, living on a prayer almost some of the times, to generating over $20,000 per month from an email list of about 5,000 people. And in this webinar, you're going to see how to build an email list of 2,000 people in the next 30 days. So you should be pumped up right now because I'm going to show you step by step how to do that with free traffic. But I used free traffic and I built an email list of 5,000 people. That got me to about 20,000 a month. And you know what I did then? I kept doubling down. I went back to KFC and I got another double down burger. But honestly, no, I did something a little bit more healthy, and I kept investing in email marketing, and I focused every aspect of what I was doing then on collecting emails. And over a year's time, I was collecting around about 2,000 emails a month, like I'm going to show you to do in this webinar. And at a year's time, I had an email list of about 25,000 people. Again, I was generating about $4 per month from the email list, and I was generating over $100,000 per month in income. That's $1 million a year, and I built that from free traffic. Now, here's where things got crazy, and if you're a person right now that already has a business, and this isn't news to you, I just want to make sure everybody understands the process. Here's where things got nutty for me. Okay, I took it to the next level. So what I started doing is I started tracking everything my leads bought, and I started tracking the average amount they spent with me over a period of time. And I saw that every person in my email list was spending on average over 3 months $15 with me. Every person that gave me their email on average would spend at least $15 with me over 3 months time. And so you know what I did? I saw that on Facebook, you could buy SEO leads for $3 to $5. Then what that means is I could go to Facebook, I could run an ad, and I could get someone to give me their email or opt into my email list on average for about $3 to $5. And you know what I did at that point? I said, I'm making $15 per email, and it only cost me $3 to $5 to get a lead. At that point, I just bought everything. Every dollar I was making at the time went into buying leads, and that is how my business exploded. Okay, it jumped from 100K a month to 350 to 400K a month. I went from making $1 million a year to getting paid more than some NFL players do because of this one thing right here, being able to go and track what my leads were doing, track the value they made me, and then literally just buying them for less than they made me. That was it. And it allowed me to do just about anything. You know, my email list business, my email marketing business, and this strategy, it's allowed me to do a lot of things most people never do. I'm able to, you know, fly my friends out to Vegas on a private jet. I'm able to get the cars. I'm able to go and travel around and live on the beach in the Cayman Islands. I'm able to just travel around with my girlfriend on a whim. I'm not really into that much of lifestyle stuff, but I know some people here might want the lifestyle. You might want all the stuff like that. And it's allowed me to do that. But I'm not really about this kind of stuff. I just want to show you, it's allowed me to just kind of go and live a lifestyle. I went from a guy who's making $18,000 a year, you know, in the military to a guy that's able to, you know, just, you know, do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, essentially. And what I'm really more into is impact, and it allowed me to do that as well. Because when you're building an email list, this isn't just some business where you're some mystery man or something like that. You're building a real following. You're building an authority. You're making yourself essentially famous to hundreds of thousands of people when you build a big list. And because of that, the second I released a book, I released it to my list, thousands of people showed up to my event where I launched the book at from my email list. Where do you think all these people came from? And then enough people bought the book to push it all the way to the USA Today best-selling book list. That was the first book I ever written. I've never written a book before that. And my first try, I'm able to reach tons of people and get my message out to the world and do big things. And what I'm more about is freedom. I've been able to travel the world. I've been able to go wherever I want. I was able just last year to move to the Cayman Islands and just live there for 6 months kind of on a whim, you know? And a lot of people watching this webinar right now, I have a staff of, you know, 20 people, but you don't need 20 people to run this type of business. And if you want to spend more time with your kids, you want to go and travel the world, you want to do whatever the heck you want to do and work less, this can allow you to do that. Of course, you know, I work, you know, 80 hours a week because I want to build huge things, but this doesn't require more than, you know, 2-3 hours a week if you manage your email list like I'm going to show you right here. And the thing is too, it's allowed me to build empires. You know, I was able to completely fund 2 startup tech companies. Most of the time people need investors. They need millions of dollars to start. I was able to fund Market Hero and Conquer from my email list. And heck, when I launched these companies, people from my email list jumped onto these. That's how Conquer initially took off. People from my email list hopped on and started sharing it like crazy. And it all is from this one simple business model we're going to be learning in this webinar. And guys, I know I'm talking a little bit, but I want to get you excited about this. And we're almost done here. We're about to hop into the training. But it's all, everything you've seen is all from this simple business model. Everything that took me from being, you know, some little, you know, Air Force brat to a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur, it all came from this simple strategy. Get leads that are interested in X, a certain subject. It can be camping, snowboarding, weight loss, whatever you want to get into. You get people that are interested in X, and then you sell leads that are interested in X, what they're interested in. That's it. You get people that are interested in weight loss on your email list. You sell them stuff that helps them with their weight loss. And then what you do after that is you scale the business by buying leads at a profit. That's it. That's all there is to it. You go and buy. Once you find out the value of your leads, you just buy them for less than they're worth to you, and that's how you scale business to $10,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, and that's what you're seeing today. And I want you to imagine how different your life would be if instead of waking up and going to work or having some inconsistent internet marketing business you're trying to start, or just trying to grow your business. I know a few people in this webinar right now. You probably have a business and you're just plateaued because you can't grow at your own desired pace. I want you to imagine how different your life and business would be if you had a consistent following that constantly buys your products. You reach out, you log into your autoresponder, you mail and say, hey, I just made something new today. Everybody buys it. Consistent income. I want you to imagine how different your life would be if you could get virtually unlimited leads. There's no cap. There's no cop that sits on Facebook and YouTube and these ad sources. And guys, remember, we're going to be able to start this for free. You're not going to have to buy ads right off the bat. But once you know how to do that, there's no one that stops you. You can have as many leads as you want. You can have 10,000 leads. You can have 1,000,000 leads and grow as fast as you want because you know how to buy as many of them as you want. And I want you to imagine how different it would be if you had a mathematical, simple process you can rely on. No theory, no getting in some magic loophole that just opened up and is closing down. Email marketing has been around for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and we're going to get into that here in a second. But you can use this process to scale to $10,000 a month. And I want you to imagine, would that change things for you and your family? If you had all these things, not only income, but a consistent income that you can grow to any level you want. And once you get to a certain level, you can stop or you can keep going. And that's why you need to commit to email marketing. Because look, it changed everything for me. And this is the only form of marketing that's not going anywhere. Email marketing has been around since the first 56K modem was out, since the AOL was sending out those discs. You know, you got mail. I will never talk in that voice again. But it's been around forever and it's not going anywhere. People and their contact information and reaching out to them is not going anywhere anytime soon. And the cool thing about this is I have 100% complete control of my business and I'm not based on any platform. Almost every theory or tactic that most gurus are teaching, they're teaching it based on something that can change its rules like that. I have access to my email list and I can reach them for free whenever I want and there's nothing stopping me. It's not changing. This is 100% consistent, reliable business. And here's the coolest thing, guys. This is the only form of marketing that is truly rigged to have this high of an ROI. If you're in any other niche or doing anything else, guys, if you're getting a 6x ROI, you're the Batman, Ninja, Spider-Man, Luke Skywalker of what you're doing. Okay, you're the best of the best. I'm going to show you in this webinar how with horrible conversions, mediocre marketing, mediocre everything, you're going to be able to get a 6x ROI if you're spending money on traffic. If you're doing this using the free traffic tactics I'm going to see, you're getting 1,000% ROI right off the bat. Now, also, this is a business you can scale to 7 figures, but you can also start for free. You get in the e-commerce, you get in the SEO, you get into other things. I'm not saying those don't work. I'm just saying they all cost money to get into. You can get leads on your email list and be getting sales this week for free. Okay, and you can be getting leads tonight right after this webinar, and tons of other people have had success with these methods. Here's Raphael, for example. He came in, started using this. He got 14,000 in sales in his first few months, just starting this off on his first try. Here's Leo, for example. He came in, was literally able to get $53,000 in sales in his first 3 months of running this type of business. Hills Wilford right here, who we've talked about before. I just love it because this is a brand new beginner. This is not your typical, 19-year-old internet marketing kid. This is just a guy who started off from Denmark and he jumped on. Literally in his first 30 days, got 300 emails and was able to generate $1,100 a month recurring his first 30 days. Guys, remember what I talked about, the $3 to $4 per email. He's doing that as a complete beginner. Now, my question for you right now is I've really built up the anticipation here. Are you guys ready to learn this? Hit X in the chat box right now if you're ready to get into this. I'm excited now. Just reading this whole makeup gets me pumped up. Are you ready to do this? I want to see those X's. Okay, let's get into this. Let's dive into the actual over-the-shoulder training. Let's do this. So there's really only 3 keys to that. I know that sounds overly simplified, but there really is. If you do these 3 things, you can scale your business to 10K a month. You can have customers. You can be making sales. You can have a business that works. And these 3 things are, first off, the first key is getting enough people on our email list to make a full-time income. The key number 2 is getting these people to buy and generating $2 to $4 per month for every single email on our list. If we can actually knock out number 1 and number 2, we have a business that works. We have a full-time income. Now, key number 3 is where it gets fun. That's scaling the business to $10,000 a month. And really, what scales you to $10,000 a month is the same thing that's going to scale you to $30,000 and $50,000 a month. But what I'm going to focus on is doing all 3 of these things in 30 days. Now, it depends where you are skill-wise, okay? If you're a complete beginner, I'm not saying you're going to scale to $10,000 a month in the next 30 days. I will show you how to get 2,000 emails on your list and be making sales to those emails in the next 30 days, though. If you have a business right now, there's really no reason why you couldn't scale this to 10K a month in the next 30 days if you execute on the things that we're about to get into. Now, first thing we need to talk about is key number 1. That's getting people on our email list. You can't send emails. You can't build an email list. You can't do anything until you go and get people on your email list. So what we're going to do first off is we need to go and create an opt-in. We don't need to create a website. We don't need to do anything, honestly. We just need to go and create a basic, simple opt-in. So we're going to send people to a page that looks just like this. And this is just a simple WordPress page. Anybody can create this. If you guys want, we'll even give you like a free website creation thing at the end of this webinar. I'm not going to get into it right now because it's just too easy to make. But basically, we're going to go and send people from around the internet to this page. And then they're going to enter their email, and then they're going to be put onto our email list. Now, to go and create this, it's really easy. We just go and create an opt-in in Market Hero. We go down, and you literally see how this works. We go and choose a template we want to use, and there you go. It's that easy. And then when they come and use the form, looks just like that. That's all there is to it. And again, you can even get simple software to allow you to create pages like this, like lead pages here, for example. As you can see right here, you can just go use this super simple software, and you can go and create a page that looks like this in actually 10 seconds. So I can go create the page. It does everything that I just showed you. And so we offer people on this page a free something in return for their email address. So let's imagine I'm sending people interested in SEO to this page, which we can do this in any niche. In this example, I'm giving them a PDF cheat list in return for their email address. We can do this in any niche though. Like in weight loss, we do the 5 foods you should never eat, quick workout routine. If we're doing camping, like the best camping sites in the United States, and person enters their email for this information. Very, very simple. Now, what we need to do now is go and actually send people to this page. We have to go and get the traffic that we're going to send to this page. So let me show you how we can do this. It's extremely easy, and this will allow us to get our first 2,000 leads in the next 30 days. Now, I'm going to show you 4 traffic sources you can easily get traffic from when you're starting out, 100% free to build an email list of 2,000 people. So first one is Instagram. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go and find people that are related to our niche. So you can see, obviously, I have a bunch of business software, so I want people that are interested in starting a business, already have a business. So I'm going to go find pages where it's obviously entrepreneur based. So we got Millionaire Mentor right here. Obviously, people commenting on these photos are my target market. These are people that are super interested. Now, what I do is I go and then follow these people, and on average, about 30% of these people are going to follow me back on Instagram. Now, you can actually see the tactic I'm talking about right here, literally right here. What you then do when these people follow you back is you post pictures saying, hey, look, we're having a free Instagram training, we're having a free weight loss training, we're having a free healthy eating, a free camping, whatever, a training today, we're giving away a PDF, we're giving away a course, whatever you want to give away. And then we go and we place a link in the bio of the page, and people go to the page and look what's going on right here. Literally, they're doing the exact tactic we're talking about in this webinar, guys. Now, let's imagine we go and follow people for about 30 to 40 minutes every single day, and we're going to go and get those people. We can follow maybe 500 people a day, 200 people follow us back. Now, give me a 1 in the chat box if we're being completely reasonable. If we did this for maybe 30 to 40 minutes a day, we could get just 10, literally just 10 people to opt in every single day. 10 people. Yeah, the easiest pie. I'll even count it out with you right here. Instagram, 10 people a day. Okay, so next tactic. So I'm in a group on Facebook right now for acid reflux, and there's all sorts of other groups out there, but let's imagine we just started a brand and we're teaching people how to eat healthy to help improve their health or something. I don't know. And so you can see what's going on in a lot of these groups is you can easily go in these groups and link to your blog, link to giveaways without people being mean to you. You can see like literally the people right here are like, hey, thanks for sharing this. Thanks for posting a great list of all the foods I love. Thanks. Awesome. And so what you do is you go into the group, and I suggest interacting with a few people, and you join maybe 10, 15 groups on Facebook. And some of these groups are huge. Some of them have 50,000, 10,000, 100,000 people. And what you do is you go and then go on these groups and do one of 2 things. You link to a blog post on your site and then ask people to opt in to end the blog post, or you just go and say, hey guys, I found this course right here that really helped me with improving X, Y, and Z, and then you link to it. And people go out there, they click through, they opt in. Or when people are asking questions in the comment section, if the person says, what's scaring you into eating these foods or whatever, you go and say, well, this is actually a much better way to go about this, and you link to your opt-in. Now, you can be spammy about this, don't get me wrong, but you can also be just generally helpful and link people to your opt-in. If you're doing this in 15 groups, you're gonna go and get at least 1 person opt-in from each group every day, if more. So let's imagine we go and do this, guys, and we do this all day long, but here's the really cool thing about this. You can actually go pick up this software right here, and this software right here, Slack Social, will automate this entire process, and it's free. So you can literally go and set this to post in these groups all day long for you, and or you can pay like $7 a month and we'll do 100 posts a day. That's a little much, but just doing this alone, guys, if we did this for 40 minutes a day, or we just use this free tool right here to go and do this, give me an X if it's realistic. We could easily get another 15 leads a day on our email list. That's 10 to 15 groups we're posting in, one opt-in per group per day. And we can get actually way more than that, but let's just keep it down a little bit. Yeah, easy. That's a bunch of X's. Yeah, again. So Facebook, we're up to 15 leads a day. Now, let me show you the next traffic source. So this is a forum, and I'm sure you've seen forums online, and almost every forum online has what is called a marketplace, okay? Just go look for a list of forums in your niche. Most of them are going to have a marketplace. And so I actually have a friend who built a list of about 10,000 people and makes over 6 figures a year just using this one tactic, so listen up. So on all these marketplaces, there's what's called free giveaways, and you give away exactly what we're doing here, guys. Exactly what we're doing here. We give away something in return for people's emails. So let's imagine we put a PDF ebook together that helps people, I don't know, find better ways to make YouTube videos or something like that. So then what we do right here is we go and post it on these sites. And so we go find about 10 different forums, and we constantly interact on these forums and leave our free giveaways there. Now imagine if we're doing this on 10 forums, guys. And every week we just go in and we kind of bump up our posts and we make sure people are seeing them. We respond to questions and stuff like that. Probably takes about 20 minutes a day tops. Give me a 1 if it's completely reasonable that we could easily get another 10 leads a day just from this. Yeah, 100% it'd be the easiest thing on planet Earth. That's just 1 lead a day from each forum that you're posting to, and it would take you 20 minutes a day tops. Now, here's my favorite tactic because I see people stealing traffic from me all the time doing this. All right, guys, so I got a big YouTube channel, and we get a lot of views every single time I post up a video. And this doesn't just apply to my channel, but every time I post a video, we get tons and tons of questions. And of course, tons of people watching these videos are looking how to start a business. And so people go in the comment sections, like you can see right here, and they literally just link out to their sites, what they're doing. And I'm sorry, there's some weird stuff that's posted on here, but you can see a lot of people will just go in, and like the top comment you can see, for example, people ask questions, and then what people are doing is they link out to their actual website right here. They just link out to their website. They link out to their opt-ins. They tell people to come check it out. So what you do is you go and find videos in your niche, and I know this picture is great of me right here. You go and find videos in your niche, and you go and find videos that just got released. So go follow the big names in your niche, okay? And whenever they put up a new video, that's when all the questions are going to roll, and that's when the video is going to be getting the most eyes. Go and answer the questions with links to your opt-in or links to your website. You're going to get tons of clicks from it. If you go and post in a video that's new and it's going to get about 50,000 views, you're probably going to get about 20, 30 clicks to it. And of those 20 to 30 people, about 10 people opt in. Now imagine we do that on 10 to 15 videos a day. We could get a lot more than this, but give me an X if it's completely reasonable. If we did this 10, 15, 20 videos a day, it takes 10 seconds. You just go and copy and paste your link into the comments section. If it's completely reasonable, we could get another 15 leads a day just doing this. Actually, you could probably get 50 leads a day just doing this, but give me an X if that's reasonable as well. Okay, great. So we're at forums, 10 leads a day, YouTube, 15 leads a day. Now, if we total that all up, guys, that is 50 leads a day. And if we do that over 30 days, that is 1,500 leads every single month coming in. Over 45 days, that is 2,250 leads coming in, or 2,250 leads coming in. I don't want to do math. But guys, there it is. That is how you get 2,000 people on your email list without even spending a dime. Give me a 1 right now if there's zero doubt in your mind that you can go and build an email list of 2,000 people. It's as simple as commenting on YouTube videos. That is it. Now, this is going to build you a list of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, but this is a list that you can build a full-time income from if we can do key number 2, which is generating $2 to $4 per month for every single email that comes onto our email list. So guys, I know you think this is great, I can get the traffic in, but I don't know how to sell. And I don't have a product. I don't have anything. I don't even have a business yet. Now, some of you guys might be thinking that. Some of you guys might have products at the wazoo. But all you need to go to generate $2 to $4 per month is 2 things. You need a reoccurring membership that's $37 to $47 a month, and you need 1 high-ticket affiliate webinar. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to show you 2 methods to do this right now, and neither one requires you even creating a product, okay? Now, look, the membership is the easiest thing ever. All you do, and this is so common, most people do this now, is you offer Facebook mentoring training and information on a group. That's it. You make a Facebook group and you sell people access to that Facebook group. That's it. You can literally see us doing it right here. Now, of course, we grew Source University into a larger website based, but guys, you need to start here. We have 4,500 people that are paying us, $30 to $47 per month to just be inside this group and get new updates, new content from us. Now, look, you don't need 4,000 people. If you just get 50 people in a group at $47 a month, you're making $2,500 a month. If you just get 70-ish people in there at $50 a month, that's $3,500 a month. That's 100% free income right there. All you need to do is, let's imagine you're doing a health coaching group, okay? After people opt in, you sell them this. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to sell this here in a second. It's really easy. You can see us doing it right here. When a person comes in and opts in, literally all you do right after they opt in, they're already interested in the subject. You deliver whatever they opted into to their email, but then you sell them the membership. Let me show you right here. So we're on this exact page right here. Hundreds of thousands of people have gone through here, and this is exactly what they go through. So they opt in, and immediately after, what happens is they get sent to this page with a sales video and us selling Source University, okay? So they come down, there's a bunch of testimonials and stuff like that, and that's it. Now remember, if you stay to the end, we're gonna be giving you that video script, so you're gonna know exactly what I say in this video and exactly how to sell. And the number one way to get people to convert to your group is just to get testimonials. And you know how you get testimonials? You let 10 people join your group for free and you help them for maybe 15 days get results, then you get testimonials from them and you put it right underneath. Boom, you have your first product already done. And I'm gonna show you right now how to go and sell this product after people opt in and never lose any money if you're running advertising. Now remember, if you're using the free traffic tech that I just showed you, it's pure profit coming in. Now, here's the easiest way to do it, okay? Here's the easiest thing. If you don't want to teach, I know what you're probably thinking right now. Maybe you don't want to teach. Maybe you don't understand how to go out there and run a group and stuff like that. This is low effort as it gets right here, guys, but here's the easiest thing. There's no excuse for you not to do this. All you need to do is a high-end affiliate webinar. That's it. It's the easiest high ROI process there is. And what you do after a person joins your email list, you simply put them on a webinar with people that are selling $2,000 to $5,000 products. That's it. That's literally all you do. All you have to do is once they get on your email list, you get them on the webinar. You can literally have them sign up right away. Let me show you us doing this process right here. So of course I'm capable of selling in my own webinars, but what happens right here, a person comes to this page, they go in, and this is just pure money in the bank right here. They come in, they opt in for the webinar, and that's it. That's all there is to it. They sign up, and I'm going to show you how this pays for itself immediately. You never lose any money. But what happens, guys, is you don't even need to run the webinar. You can get them on webinars, and people sell for you. And there's no shortage of people willing to do this. I went onto my page yesterday, and this is in every niche, guys. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I said, hey, if you have a webinar and you're open to JVs, aka someone who's going to send traffic into your webinar and let you sell to their people for a 50% commission. For example, if someone sells a $5,000 product and I get them on the webinar, another person sells them and closes them, and I get $2,500 just for getting them on the webinar. And look at all these people that have webinars that want people to get sent to them. All done right there. That's it. Now, let me show you let me show you the math behind this, guys. So what we do right here, let's look at the membership. If we go and look at the membership right here, let's imagine we just spent $4,000 getting 2,000 leads. Again, we can do this with free traffic starting off, but let's put some money involved, okay? We're down $4,000. So let's imagine we go and a person opts in and we only get 50 people to go and take us up on our $47 per month course. Only 50. That's like a 1%, 1.5% conversion rate right there. Is that reasonable? That's $2,500 right there, reoccurring. And this method right here works better long-term because you make reoccurring money. If you go and get 50 people on your membership, right now, you've pretty much broken even, and you just added about, I don't know, $30,000 worth of income to your entire yearly income every year, just by doing this one thing right here, just doing this one situation. Now, we're going to send 2 more value emails out. Let's imagine we pitch the membership again. We just put another $1,500 reoccurring on there because we only got 30 out of 2,000 people to jump on it. At this point in time, we have a full-time income, and we've broken even. Now let's imagine we go and get people on a high-ticket webinar now, and we get 1 out of 2,000 people to buy a $6,000 product from an affiliate, okay? So that's gonna be a $3,000 commission right here. Guys, give me an X if I'm being completely reasonable right here. If you think after you build a bunch of trust and rapport, we can get 1 person out of 2,000 to buy a $6,000 product from a professional sales marketer on a webinar. We're not selling it, a professional is. Yeah, at this point in time, guys, we've generated $7,000. That is $3.50 in the first 2 weeks of a person coming on, okay? So in this situation right here, it takes us maybe a couple days to break even, but what you need to realize is we just generated about $4,000 a month in recurring income. That is huge. But I know some people here might not want to go down at all. So let me show you this. This is the webinar method. Even if we're spending money on Facebook right now, let's imagine we just got 2,000 leads at $2 a lead. So we just spent $4,000. So we go on and we sign them up for a webinar. And guys, we get 2,000 people to come in. And only 4 out of 2,000 people that are interested in a niche and have money buy a $3,000 product. Only 4. Our total commission just from that is $6,000. I want you to look, we just spent $4,000, we made $6,000 back, and all we did was sign people up for a webinar and say, hey, this is gonna be a great webinar, go enjoy. That's literally all we did right there. Now let's imagine we send 2 more value emails out and we get them signed up for another high ticket webinar that sells a $2,000 product and 1 out of 2,000 people buy. We just generated $7,000 in commissions without ever selling our own product, without ever selling anything. We didn't have to sell. We just built trust and sent value out. Guys, we just generated $3.05 per lead. But here's where things start to get interesting, guys. First thing I want to point out, these 2 tactics in the first 2 weeks in this one and right off the bat in this one, we're generating $3.50 for every single lead that comes in. That is huge. Now, remember, what we just did in the first tactic, we just added $3,000 to $4,000, actually $4,000 in that example, reoccurring. And we can use free traffic to do this. We don't have to use paid traffic. But even if we're using paid traffic, we just went out there and generated, in the first 2 weeks, $3.5 for every lead on list, and we generated $4,000 recurring. Congratulations. From this one example, you are now financially free. You now have a full-time income from email marketing. You see how easy it is? Isn't your mind blown? But here's where it gets even crazier, guys. Did you know we're making about $3.50 for every single lead, and we can easily go buy leads on Facebook and YouTube for $3.50 all day long. Just from this simple example that I just showed you, and this is why this is so rigged in your favor, we can go out there and buy 1,000 leads without losing money. We can buy 10,000 leads without losing money. We could buy 20,000 leads and have an email list of 20,000 people built in 2 to 3 months' time if we're going and scaling this normally, and then market to that email list for the rest of the year. We literally break even building the email list. Our ad costs are completely covered, and then we can go and generate another $2, $3 every single month from that email list. And what you need to understand, guys, is that once people are on our email list, they don't leave. They keep buying. It's not like this $3.50 is all we ever generate. And that takes us into step number 3, how to scale this to 10K per month. And it all comes down to one simple number, guys. It comes down to our LTV, our magic number. Remember when I talked about how I scaled my business to the moon, was tracking everything my customers buy? So here's how it works. Let's imagine we get 1,000 people on our email list, and over 3 months, we generate $10,000. On average, we generate $10 over 3 months from each person. So our long-term value over 3 months for each person that joins our list is $10. Now, what I want to show you guys is check this out, okay? So what you're looking at right now is the exact email funnel in Market Hero, okay? So you see these little blue boxes and stuff, that's emails going out. I have it all set up so this is completely automated, okay? And we'll get into automating this so you don't even have to lift a finger later on. Everything I just showed you, you can do without even having to be there. That's why I said you can spend literally 2 to 3 hours a week doing this. And you can see from my first funnel that I just showed you, and it's literally the first membership funnel I showed you, I'm generating $8.67 per lead. Now guys, look, I gave your guys results at $3.50 because I'm not going to give you the same results I'm getting. I've been doing this for 7 years. I'm giving you beginner level results. And at $3.50, we're still making money. But here's the thing, guys. When people come into this email list right here and they get to the end of it, they're not done. They're not done. When I go over here in Market Hero and I go over here to my leads, you're going to see here that when I bring this up, every single person that joins my email list, on average over 6 to 7 months, spends on average $35.32 for me. That's the lifetime value over 6 months for my leads coming in. And so what you need to realize, guys, look, in the first month, we generated $3.50. But we can keep doing this over and over again. You just keep sending out more value and content emails, helping people, and then sign them up for more high-ticket webinars or affiliate products or selling your own membership. You just keep pushing them on your membership. That's it. That's all there is to it, okay? We can make all this money without ever creating our own product. We just keep promoting other people's products. And if we keep up this same pattern, month 1 we make $3.5. Month 2, we make $7. Month 3, we make $10. Month 4, 13. Month 5, 16. Month 6, 19. If we just keep following the same pattern every single month of generating $3 per lead on our list, that's a $19 ROI. That's a 6x ROI on the $3.50 investment we made buying the lead. That is huge. And guys, if our 6 months LTV, which all you have to do is keep repeating the simple pattern I showed you, we don't even have to create our own product, just keep putting people on your membership, keep selling those affiliate webinars and products. If our 6-month LTV is $19 and it costs us $3.50 to buy a lead, I showed you literally in the screenshot me buying leads for about $3.50. How do we scale? Someone please throw in the chat box because it's so obvious. We just buy more leads. Yes, that's all there is to it. That's how we scale to 10K a month. That's how we scale to 20K a month. That's how we scale to 100K a month. Look right here, guys. I showed you. Here's me on YouTube for SourceWave in a very competitive niche, buying 8,000 leads at about $3.50. Mine's $3.85, but keep in mind, my niche is 10 times more competitive than yours is. And all you need to do is just calculate your LTV. Now, I'm telling you right now, if you repeat this pattern, you're going to see the 6x LTV. You're just going to see it. But I know you probably want hard, cold facts. You don't want to go and start buying these leads and not know your exact ROI. And so all you need to do to get your LTV in seconds, you go on over here to Market Hero. You go to the Products tab right here. You click Add New Product. I'm going to put in just a bunch of text right here just to show you. We put in the product name, we put in the price point, and then we just go and copy and paste this pixel right here on our thank you pages. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Market Hero tracks everything your customers clicks. It tracks everything they do, and it will tell you in seconds the LTV of the leads. So if I want to see exactly how much every single person who came in through this one funnel is worth to me over a period of time, boom, I just go right there, boom. I'm going to say right here, go to Generate LTV. Oh, they're worth $25.23 to me. I see I'm making a substantial profit. I can literally pay $10 per lead and still be making a 2.5x ROI. And guys, that's why I call it the rigged stock market, because I can go and buy stocks, leads at $3.50 and leave at $35 every single time. And guys, this is the literal roadmap to a 6 to 7 figure business. I've shown you it all in this webinar. You get the free leads in using the tactic that I've shown you. You send them down the email funnels and sell the exact products I showed you. I showed you the products. You don't even have to create your own. Okay, we get a $3.50 LTV. You can even track that. And remember, we're not losing money right here. We're making money at this point for free. Then what we do, guys, is we track the LTV in Market Hero. Okay, and what we can see easily when we keep following this pattern is that the LTV is going to get to $10. It's going to get to $15. And then once we see that our LTV is good, we go and buy leads on Facebook for less than our LTV, and we just start printing money. You can go from getting in 2,000 leads a month to, I don't know, even 15,000 leads a month, and just going through this circle over and over again. And guys, I have a question for you right now. Is this actually 30 days simple like I said this was? Look, with the simple traffic tactics I gave you, could you get 30 to 50 leads on your list a day? Yes, we did it together. We counted it out together. Is this 30 days simple? And when it comes to scaling your business to 10K a month, if you already have a business? Question, if you know that every lead that comes onto your list generates you $10 to $15, could you easily buy hundreds or even thousands of leads a day? Yes, because you know for every $5, $10 lead you're buying, you are making an ROI. Anybody can grow that business. It's not a 30-day thing. You could do this tomorrow if you knew your LTV. And when you're getting that 6x ROI, your business changes from struggling and plateauing to, look, if I spend 20 bucks a day, I make 120 bucks a day. Spend 100 a day, I make 600 a day. 1,000 a day, 6,000 a day, $2,000 a day, $12,000 a day. That's $4.5 million in sales, $180,000 a year, just like I showed you I'm doing in this webinar. Now, my question is, who wants to do this now? Who thinks they can execute on this business? Who thinks this is going to help them? This is something they can actually do. Yeah, everybody here. Everybody here. My bigger question is, who wants to get this done in the next 30 days? Don't want to screw around. You don't want to waste time fucking around and learning and testing and all that kind of crap. You just want to get this handled. Because you see the path, you see how clear it is. All you want to do is you want to get the answers to the test and just get this done. 30 days from now, you're scaling a business. You're not testing and learning. Okay, yeah, a lot of people saying I want to go with the 30 days. Look, so look, guys, you got two choices right now. I've given you an amazing webinar. I've given you as much as I possibly can in 60 minutes. It would probably take a lot more time to show you to do the Facebook ads, you know, how to go and actually use each free traffic source, how to go and actually sell and create the pages and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff left over, and you can go do that, but it will take you a lot of time to actually go and execute on this. Again, I've been doing this for 7 years. You just saw the process today. Now, if that sounds challenging to you, you do have another option. You can get this effing handled in the next 30 days by being coached and directed by someone who's successfully done it over and over again. I've done this 3 times across 3 multi-million-dollar tech companies. You can skip the massive cash loss, you can skip the wasted time, and you can just have this done and working in the next 30 days. Because instead of going out there and figuring out everything I've shown you in this webinar on your own, I'm just going to give you the dang answers to the test. Give me a 2 if you want the answers to the test. Okay. Look, if you're one of the, I can't even count how many people have been hitting 2. You're getting into the 8X Hero Academy. Now, let me tell you about it real quick, guys. I'll answer all your questions at the end. And what you need to know about this program, if you're a beginner, what it's going to get you is your first list and your first income in the next 30 days. You're not going to spend a single dime on ads. You're not going to spend a single dime on tools. And if you're a person that already owns a business, we're going to show you how to get your LTV and how to mathematically 2x your business in the next 30 days by teaching you how to get your LTV, go to any ad source and buy thousands of leads at a profit and convert them and turn them into long-time customers. And guys, honestly, the Academy really doesn't even need a pitch because the results we've gotten just speak for themselves. For example, we have Raphael right here. Literally 15 days after joining, he was buying leads at a 2x ROI. Let me repeat that. Within 15 days of joining, he was not only growing his email list, but he was 2xing his money on Facebook at the same time. Now, the cooler thing is he went almost 4x'd in the next few months. He went on Facebook and spent $3,800 and was able to go out there and get a 369% ROI. A 369% ROI, generating over $14,000 with what he learned in the Academy on his first try. Don't take my word for it, though. Let him tell you himself. Let me play a video. I did a quick interview with him. One sec. Okay, guys, so we are here with Raphael, and honestly, this is just absolutely nuts because I've been seeing him post in our Facebook group. He sent me a message, and actually, like 15 days into this, you were actually able to go and actually buy a bunch of leads at like a 2x ROI, right? I saw that one post like a while ago, and you were able to come in. And I'm just looking at the results right now on my Facebook, and you're able to get 6,367 leads and generate a little bit over almost $14,000 in sales. That's a 369% ROI. Tell me about how you did this, dude. What's the key? What's the secret?
Well, I would say it's exactly what you teach, because at the beginning, I come from like running offers. So you kind of like do an ad and try to sell the product on the first day. And I came across your trainings, and you talk about how you go from, you capture the lead, you get the email, and then you send them emails. You taught me exactly, oh, you send these email, then like value, offer. So I did exactly that. And I have a $47 product, $97 product, and a $997 product, which is the same product packaged differently.
Yeah.
And with just that, that's how I made it and marketed.
Pretty simple, dude. So you basically just followed the training inside the 8X Academy, applied that to your business, and you got these results.
Yeah, I mean, I copied it so much. Like I just went to your business. You've seen it, right? I went to your business, took like your landing page, translate it to Spanish, change it. Like I'm in a different niche, right? So I applied that to my niche. So exactly word by word, your emails almost word by word. It works perfect. I mean, it's amazing.
All right, dude, I love it. So overall, you'd say you give this a thumbs up?
Oh, a double thumbs up.
And it's just results, guys. And for example, here we got Leah right here. Now, Leah's from France, you know, totally different niche, totally different country, and was able to go out here and generate $53,000 in total sales doing this. And it just speaks for itself. And again, don't take my word for it. Take his word for it. I did another interview with him. All right, so yeah, Leo, I just want to dive straight into it, dude. You sent me a message on Facebook the other day, and you showed me like you started this one business, and from what we talked about, it was like $7K a month. And using the training inside of Market Hero and Market Hero itself, you're able to increase this to almost like $25,000 a month. And you showed me like $53,000 in sales. And just, you know, how are you doing this? What was kind of the key?
You know, I was like on the internet, and I already watched your video for a long time, but I was like, this guy actually tell something that, you know, Most of people tell you that you have to do e-commerce and that it will be super easy and all that stuff. And I think you are one of the few people that actually share really what you are doing yourself. So I was like, okay, let's jump into. So first, I started the academy that you have on your website, and yeah, it was very, very cool. So I started implementing all the strategy that you give with the email marketing, generate the long-term value of the clients, and then I was trying to catch lead for a cheaper price than the worth of my clients, and then I started increase my my advertising budget each and every day.
Awesome, dude. So basically, you found the LTV of your customers like we talked about, and you were able to just start buying advertising and getting leads in at a profit, and you're just growing it from there, basically.
When you have like a machine and you put like $2 in and you get $10 back, you're like, whoa. So what if I put $20 and then you scale it, and this is powerful.
Again, very cool, right? And here's what I'm most proud of. It's not the biggest money testimonial, but it's so cool to see this. You see Wilfred right here. He joined, came in, and he was just started, and he was able to get 300 emails, okay? He was able to get 300 emails, and from those emails, generate $1,100 a month. That's $12,000 a year in added income. And again, don't take my word for it. Let him tell you himself. I got another video on this one. This is the last video before I start telling you about the course. I know you guys want to hear about it. Okay, cool. All right, so guys, we're here with Wilfred right now. And basically, I just wanted to share this with you guys because he sent me a pretty crazy email the other day. And basically, he was able to go and basically hop into our training, hop into Market Hero. And literally, Wilfred, from scratch, in about 30 days, you were able to start a new business and get to about $1,000 per month reoccurring, just following the training and just using Market Heroes. Does that basically sum it up?
Yeah, that's right. Totally right on that. And have $1,100 now monthly recurring. So it's working great for me.
Awesome. So literally, you started about a month ago, and you started promoting ClickFunnels, I think, and only from 250 emails, just 250 emails. You built about a $12,000 per year business, or got those customers coming in. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, well, that's all credits to you, because you did an awesome job with the training, and yeah, the layout is so simple for Market Hero. It's literally idiot proof. And what I say also in the email, sometimes I'm an idiot, but then your help desk is so very fast and accurate with the response. So yeah, it's a perfect tool for me.
And guys, the results go on and on. I could do this all day, but I want to get to telling you about it. But I just want to share a few more with you. You see Patrick right here made around $50,000 from what he learned from my tactics in email marketing. You can see Max right here generated over 4K 24 hours after one of our webinars. You can see Austin right now. This is a massive testimonial right here. But he was able to go and he was able to take his business in the 6-month mark all the way up to $17,000 per month, and he's scaling it to $30,000 a month, and he's using Market Hero and the 8X Academy as his tools to do it. That's an experienced business owner getting results right there. You see Nigel right here. Guys, this is by far the best money I've spent on anything in the last 5 years. You can see Taylor right here. As a customer, this is the best place to be. Not only using Alex's software, but Alex Becker's communities of any sort. It took me from failing in my business for 3 years to finally making money. And guys, the reason people are able to get these type of results is because they've gotten 6 complete weeks of handheld, every detail covered training, showing them how to start a profitable, predictable, and scalable email LTV-based business. And this is the key to getting hundreds of thousands of leads and followers, because over these 6 weeks, you're getting handheld, every detail covered, step-by-step, how to get emails in any niche, 4X, even free, and make 5 to 8X back like clockwork. Now, what we're going to cover in the 6-week accelerator program is picking your niche and your offers, week 1. Week 2, we're getting to perfecting our opt-ins and capturing our leads. Week number 3, we're getting to building our conversion machine, aka our funnels. Week number 4, we're getting into copywriting and selling. Week number 5, we're getting into organic free traffic and leads. And week number 6, we're getting the scaling with advertising and shooting for high to 6 figures. Now, I know every webinar I do, about 50% of everyone in here is a beginner. So if you're a beginner, listen up. This applies to you. Because what we're going to show you in week 1 is how to pick the most profitable niche that you'll enjoy working in the first time. We're not going to let you dive around. If you don't have a business right now, you don't have a niche, heck, you don't even have products, don't worry, we got you covered. We're going to show you the best niches, the best products, and the best way to operate right off the bat. Now, you don't even have to have your own products. Remember, we're going to show you how to spot and promote the best offers. We actually have just a list of webinars you can promote, a list of affiliate offers you can promote, and we're going to show you how to find the best ones out there. And we'll show you how to create your own Facebook membership group, how to sell that to people, and we'll even show you how to even take it to the next level with website memberships and all sorts of stuff like that. Now, we're also going to show you the keys to getting people to stay on these memberships as well. So, you know, that $2,500, $3,000 recurring that you can generate, that's going to be something that sticks with you for a very, very long time that you can count on. And we're also going to show you the best high-ticket offers to promote. We have a list of webinars in various niches, and we're building it all the time, so you can easily just go and find webinars to sell to your audience all the time. And again, remember, you're not the one selling in the webinars. All you have to do is intro a person on. Heck, sometimes you don't even have to do that. And another person talks to your audience and closes them on the high ticket offers for you. Now, week number 2, it's all about capturing. And guys, one of the most frustrating things when you're starting this business is sending people to your opt-in and them not opting in. Now, this takes a long time to test and figure out what's going to work. Lucky for you, we've sent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people through opt-ins. We know exactly what's going to work, and we're just going to give you the answers. We're going to give you the opt-in templates. We're going to show you how to get people opening your emails. We're going to show you how to get people to like you after they opt in so they keep opening your emails and keep buying from you. We're also going to show you what type of content to send your customers, how to create the content, and everything you need to do to keep them happy and on your email list. Now, week number 3, it's all about funnels. We're going to show you those webinar funnels, the membership site funnels, promoting affiliate offer funnels. We're going to show you consulting and e-commerce funnels. We didn't have too much time to talk about that today, but we're going to show you every funnel known to man. And I got a surprise for you because you're going to have access to all these funnels here in a second. I'll show you how. Now, also, week number 4 is copywriting. This is actually my favorite week because, look, I showed you those funnels before, and that was with horrible conversions. But you got me coaching you. You got me. I've done this across 3 companies with pretty dang good results. And I'm going to show you how to get not 1%, 2% conversions, but 5% and 7% conversions. And that's how I get such a huge ROI for my ads. Instead of making $19 back, I make $35 back. So I'm going to take you through my exact sales scripts I've used to sell millions and millions of dollars worth of product. And we're going to go through it step by step, and we'll even watch sales videos together, and I'll break them down step by step, what I'm doing, how I'm selling, so you can go and copy them and get kind of the same results. And then what I'm going to show you is exactly how I sell in webinars as well. If you're an advanced person right now, the #1 way to monetize your list is by selling and creating your own webinar products. We're going to show you how to do that as well, and that's really the key to really blowing up your business. So once you get past the beginner part, if you're a beginner, you're going to walk into that, and that's the whole other game. Now, then what we're going to show you is how to warm up your list so that they buy stuff without needing to be sold to. You're not going to have to be salesy because you're going to warm up and excite your list to offers before you pitch them. And I'm going to show you how I do this with affiliate products, how I do it with my own products, and how I get the list to freak out whenever I present a new product to them in a good way. And finally, you're going to see how to really convert on super high ticket products. I'm going to show you a case study where I sold $1.1 million of a product called OMG. It's an $8,000 product. And I'm going to show you how I got, in a single week promotion, people on the webinars. I got them excited to attend. I got them to stay in the webinar. And I'm going to show you how I closed the webinars at the end of the week to sell over $1.1 million worth of product. That's $500,000 in my pocket in a single week. And I'm going to take you through the entire case study. Now, week number 5, guys, is all about organic free traffic. We have every traffic source right here. Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, forums, YouTube, you name it, we got it. But the cool thing is I brought my friends in who are free traffic masters who have built lists of 5,000 to 10,000 people using these free traffic sources, and you get to look over their shoulder as they're generating these leads. So you're not going to be generating, 10, 15 leads a day. You're going to be generating, 50, 100 by following what they're doing right there. And remember, guys, once you're sending that free traffic in, you've already built your funnels, you've built your offers. So it's that point, you're just making money. You're sending people to offers, you're tweaking your offers, you're improving it. And what you're going to see when you start improving and tweaking your offers is your LTV is going to slowly and slowly go up to the point where you can hop on to paid traffic. And guys, in the paid traffic section, what I'm going to show you to do, if you're advanced right now, I'm going to show you to get your LTV of your business right now and go to Facebook and YouTube and buy leads for less than your LTV. It's very easy for me to do. I do it every single day. You guys saw my results below. I'm going to show you how to get leads super cheap, way less than your LTV. And that's it. That's it. It's easy for me to do. I showed you before in the screenshots. Here's YouTube right there. There's 8,000 leads I bought for way, 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 way less than my LTV. Even if my LTV was only something like 10 bucks, I'm still making a huge ROI. And I'm just going to show you to do that on YouTube, Facebook, AdWords, all the traffic sources you want to get traffic from but don't quite understand. I'm just going to take you through it, take you through my ad accounts. It'll be really quick and easy. And what you're going to get in these 6 weeks is more than most people get done in 10 years. You're just, instead of going to college for 4 years or 7 years, I mean, lawyers go to college for like 7 years to make like $200,000, $300,000 a year. You're going to have the ability to go out there and start a business on day one and start bringing in the traffic, start bringing in the conversions, and start turning people into customers. This right here is just the accelerator to the results. No BS, no messing around. And here's the coolest part, guys. I don't want you to have to buy a single tool or have a single out-of-pocket expense or lose any money after you hop in here in a second. So I'm giving you Market Hero, the best reviewed, highest delivery. We'll walk you through it a little bit at the end of this webinar. Autoresponder on the market. This is the tool you're going to be sending your emails from. This is the tool you're going to be building your funnels in. This is the tool you're going to be doing your opt-ins and all your LTV tracking. You're getting it free for 6 months. Now you're going to get the base level of 7,500 leads. So that means you can work up to 7,500 emails in your account. If you have a bigger email list, just talk to our support once you come in, and they'll upgrade you to 20,000, 50,000, heck, 100,000 if you want. And what you're going to be able to do is go through the course with me, and you'll be able to get all the metrics I'm talking about. You'll be able to create all the sales funnels. Everything I do, you'll be able to do it, and you won't even have to pay out of pocket for any tools. This also means, guys, you're going to save a ton of money over the next 6 months if you have an autoresponder, because you can cancel it. You have Market Hero, and we blow every other autoresponder out of the water when it comes to internet marketing. And if you have another tracking software, you can cancel it because we track way better than any other tracking software, because we do it at the email level, by the IP, by the URL, and by cookies. There's no way you can't. It's the most sticky tracking you've ever seen. Now, what you're also going to receive when you hop in, guys, you're going to get full templated fill-in-the-blank email scripts. In fact, I've pre-built funnels into your account right now, and they have step-by-step what to write in there, what to say to your customers, and so you don't have to worry about building your own funnels. We're also going to give you our opt-in pages that convert best in certain niches, so again, you don't have to worry about building those and stuff like that. And we're going to give you access to our exclusive Facebook Mastermind. This is where you can contact me at any time. At any time in the group, just tag me, and you're going to see me responding, helping people out, talking to people in that group, and you're going to be networking with other email marketers who are making anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000 per month from their email marketing. This is a really high-level mastermind group, and you get access to that as well. So if you're a beginner, this is the best place to be, because you're with people that are actually doing this and actually making money doing this. So what you're going to get, guys, is 6 weeks of coaching and training at the 8X Academy. That's a $3,000 value. You're getting taught by a multimillionaire who's done this 3 times. If you go to any college, it's going to be $30,000. I'm just going to put this at $3,000 value. You're getting 6 months of access to Market Hero, and the stuff you can do in that is easily a $1,200 value. You get all my funnels and scripts and opt-in templates. Heck, most people charge $7,000 to go and create scripts, funnels, and actually build opt-ins and funnels and stuff for people. You're getting that day one. That's a $1,000 value. And you get exclusive Q&A, Facebook Mastermind access. You can hit me up, ask me questions about what's going on, and you have that for an entire year. The real world value of this is $6,197. And if you're a beginner right now, big question. If all this did was allow you to go and get leads and actually start a business that works and generates you money, if that's all it did, and then make you a millionaire, all it did is just allow you to go out there and build and actually start selling products and have a business that works online, would that be worth $6,000? Yeah, it would. And if you're a person right now and you have a business and all this product did was allow you to buy leads at a profit, would that be worth it? Yeah, because all you have to do is scale your business after that. And that's like the bare minimum of what you're getting when you hop in here, guys. And look, the standard price we sell this to is $19.97. And people buy it all day because the proof is just there, guys. There's so much proof. There's so much testimonials. And I've just broken down how this is math. So all you have to really do is just do it. People buy it at $19.97 all the time. The cool thing is, right now, we're starting our next 6 weeks class. Okay, we're starting in the next few days. And I want to go in and I like to get people in first. And the first people that hop in, I like to offer them a special deal. So you're not going to pay $6,000. You're not going to pay $19.97. You can get in today for as low as 3 payments of $366 split across 30 days. So really, you only have to pay $366 today. You get 6 weeks of coaching, 1 year of access to Market Hero, all my funnels and scripts, the mastermind. That's the deal of the freaking century right there. And to make this a little bit sweeter, we have a straight up stupid action-based 32-day guarantee. Look, guys, if you come in and use the course and you do not get emails and sales and are not satisfied, we will not only refund you, we will let you keep the course and also cut you a check for $100. All you have to do is come inside and take action and try it. You show us you tried the course, we will gladly let you keep the course, give you $100, and we'll even send you a cookie in the mail if you want. Because, guys, you need to understand, the only way to lose here is not jumping in on this investment. There's no risk to hopping in. No risk at all. And this is an investment. This is not like going and buying a TV. This is not like going and buying lunch or something like that where the money's gone forever. This is money that can come back to you. And guys, the testimonials, don't even take my word. Just look at the testimonials. Look at how much they've made off this investment. Wilfred, a brand new person, has made $12,000. He's going to make an extra $12,000 a year off the $366 payment today. And I'm going to sweeten this even more for people that take action right away. If you're one of the first 10 people to hop in, and look, we have a little payment counter on the left-hand corner, so you're going to see people actually buying this. This is going to go really fast. Well, if you're one of the first 10 people, we're going to give you an extra 3 months at Market Hero, 100% free. That's an extra $300 worth of awesome. Just throwing in, just for taking action first. And we're going to give you an enterprise level support person. This is a person you can talk to at any time. It will help you go through the course, help you build out your funnels. And we usually only reserve this for the people that are paying for the 50,000 and up accounts. And that's about $500 to $1,000 a month for those accounts. You get one of those support people assigned to you, but only if you're the first 10. And this goes super fast. All right, we got hundreds of people on the webinar right now. Now, the last thing I want to point out, guys, if you want to take a shot at this right now, think to yourself, if you want to go and if you think this business model works for you, which it works for everybody. I've shown you so many different types of people above. You need to understand if you go and do this on your own, there are going to be significant hard costs, okay? Over the next 6 months, which is the time that you have access to Market Hero when you come inside this, if you want to buy a mail tool, a tracking system, an opt-in builder, and just take a shot at Facebook ads, and trust me, the first time you take a shot at Facebook ads, if you have no guidance or coaching, you're going to lose $500 at least. It's going to cost you $1,200 to just try what I showed you in this webinar. There are significant hard costs, and that's just to make an attempt. That's just to make an attempt. You don't have the guidance, you don't have the coaching, and you don't have the step-by-step regimen to get this right in the next 30 days. If you hop in today for $366 today, you'll get all of that. You get all of this. You have all these things done for you. But you have this done right in the next 30 days. And when you go to Facebook or AdWords the first time, you're not going to be losing money because we're going to show you how to do this. And then finally, guys, can you actually do this in 30 days? Can you get 1,000 to 2,000 leads? Yes. Can you be making sales and an ROI in the next 30 days? Yes. Can this all be done for free? Yes, if you're a beginner, 100%. Can you get your LTV if you already have a business? Yes, you all have Market Hero. Can you get your leads for less than your LTV? Yes, because I'm going to be holding your hand and showing you exactly how. Now, finally, can this pay for itself? Can you get 1,000, 2,000 leads? Yes, we've been over this. Guys, with horrible conversions, I showed you us making $3.50 per email. Look, you can easily make $2 per lead. Heck, guys, if you get 1,000 leads, which is horrible results, and you only make $1 per lead, you have paid for the entire course, and you have a software free for 6 months. The only way to lose here is not hopping in, because again, this is a risk-free investment. Because if you don't like it, this is not for you, whatever, we refund you completely. So guys, if you want to hop in right now, here are the URLs. Look, you can split this up in 3 payments by going to heronation.club/x3. Now, if you want to save $100, and here's the cool thing, guarantee you get in the first 10 bonuses. This will lock you and it'll make sure you get the bonuses, the extra 3 months, everything. You can pay it off all at once, save $100 by going to heronation.club/x1. And even cooler, guys, when you hop in, you're just going to go through a quick onboarding process. There's nothing being sold. There's no upsells. There's no upsells, guys. And what's going to happen when you complete onboarding, we're going to actually send you a free Market Hero t-shirt. I'm actually wearing it right now because they're really cozy and actually look good. We got thousands of people wearing these, and I think you're really going to like them too. So these are the URLs, guys. They're on the side right now. You can click them or you can type them in, whatever you want to do. Now, there's a few things we have to go over. I'm going to answer your questions right now. These are the questions you're probably wondering. So hold tight. If you have any questions, here's the questions you have. First one, if you have any trouble checking out right now, listen up. If your credit card gets declined, you have any trouble checking out, listen to me right now. Okay, guys, so when you go through the links I told you about, you're going to end up in a page that looks just like this. And again, I'm telling you, we got people checking out right now. If you want to get in the first 10, you need to go now. That being said, if your card gets declined or anything like that, you have any trouble whatsoever, we accept PayPal and we accept credit card. If you have any trouble checking out, again, people are buying right now. What you need to do is go down to our support system right here. We have 3 people literally staying by that will help you check out and process any problems you have. So don't ask me in this webinar right now. I can't help you because I'm up here live and we've got hundreds of people on. Just ask their support in the lower right-hand corner. And they're here. They've been through this process a million times with thousands of people. They know exactly what we're doing. And we've already sold, we're getting close on that 10 right now. So you need to go right now. But I will go through your questions real quick, okay? So big questions. Will this work for you if you fall into one of these categories? All right, so what if you're a beginner and you have no business? Guys, we've been over this so many times. You don't need a product. You don't need to be a niche. You can be cold turkey right now and hop in. We're going to show you all of those things and how to get started. Okay, remember, we've had other people that came in as complete beginners and are now having success. All right, if you're getting into consulting or coaching, this is so easy, guys. The funnel is exactly the same as the webinar funnel or the membership funnel. The only difference is after people opt in, you pitch them your consulting and coaching, and we're going to walk you through exactly how to do that funnel as well when you come inside. And the cool thing is, because you're making probably $500 to $1,000 per month per client, it's a lot easier to make your ROI and your LTV super huge. So it's very easy to actually run these ads. Actually, people that are consulting and coaching, that's one of the best things you can do and one of the best offers you can actually offer. But it's not beginner friendly, so I didn't talk about it too much in this webinar. But for you, this is perfect. We've worked with tons of people to do this, and you're going to have good results. Now, you can actually see a quick example. That's exactly what Raphael did right here, okay? He had to stop actually taking clients. We got him too many coaching students using this process. So if you're coaching or you're doing client consulting, this is perfect for you. Now, look, if you fall into these categories right here, MLM, yes, of course, the top people in every MLM or network marketing group are always email marketers, because all they do is build massive email lists, get them in their network, and you just sell that email list. If you're doing e-commerce, again, the funnel is exactly the same as the membership funnel that I showed you. After a person opts in, you start hitting them up with your e-commerce products, and you run the exact same type of business. You run the exact same type of business, except it's a lot easier because you already have your products. For info marketing, name one info marketing guru that is not doing email marketing. You literally can't. So, guys, if you want consistency, you want more customers, you want a way to grow this at a positive ROI, this is for you. Now, one thing I also want to mention to you guys, if you're on the fence about this and you want to start an online business or you have one, name one big name or business that's not using email marketing or collecting leads. I can't. Name one big name. Name one person who's killing it that is not making most of their money sending emails to their customers. None. I can't. Can you? And one thing I want to talk about now is the course. How much time a week do you need to invest in this? You can spend as little as 2 to 3 hours a week doing this. I'm going to go inside the course and walk you through it. We literally have a 30-day regimen that takes you from beginner to getting leads and selling to these leads inside the course. Understand that, okay? Literally everything is broken down week by week by week, but if you want to jump around, we also have it by category. Now, can you do this at your own pace? Yes. If you don't want to do it in the 6 weeks class, that's fine. You can come back 6 weeks from now and do it. Come back 6 months from now and do it. How long is your access? You have lifetime access to the course and lifetime access to updates. So anything new we add with future classes and stuff like that, you're locked into that as well. You have access to Market Hero for 6 months. And there you go. And then after that, Market Hero is $99 per month, but guys, trust me. Look, if you're putting 2,000 leads a month into Market Hero, by that time you're going to have an email list of like 6,000 people at $1 per lead. If you're making that every single month, which is like the low bad, you're doing really bad end, you're making $6,000 per month. Are you going to cancel your autoresponder? And by the way, the $99 per month is the same price of any other autoresponder at that same lead level. So understand that you're not losing anything that you wouldn't be getting otherwise. So understand that. Again, the URL to join, guys, is markethero.io/PAL. Any of you guys having problems checking out, just talk to our support. Just talk to our support. Now, also, we do have a 32-day refund guarantee. And I want to explain to you just how serious this guarantee is. What you need to understand is if you hop in right now, the only thing you can actually lose, factually actually lose, is a bit of your time. You come inside the course, you try it out, it's not for you, you get a refund. But if you come in, guys, you can gain the same lifelong business and growth that all those testimonials you saw had. You can come in. That's what you have to gain. And even if this doesn't work out, you gain a $100 check. There is no downside to joining this. There's no downside to joining this. But there are so many downsides to not joining. Look, this payment plan and one-time webinar price, we do this on surprise every couple months in new classes. If you do not hop in right now, that is gone. You are losing that. More importantly, if you're a beginner right now, I really want you to picture how much it's going to suck at the end of the year, 6 months, a year from now, looking back, and you said, you know, I'm going to try this on my own. I'm not going to invest $366. It's completely risk-free. I'm going to try this on my own, and then looking back 6 months, a year from now, and still not having this done, you're going to look back and kick yourself in the butt because you're going to go, man, for 366 bucks, I could have had this handled in 30 days. This last 6 months, I could have been making money and scaling and actually growing a business, but instead I've just been spinning my wheels for 6 months. If you're a business owner right now, I want you to understand how awful it's going to be 6 months or a year from now when you look back and your business is still making the same amount of money it's making right now. That's going to sting when you knew you could have had your business making 1.5, 2x, 3x what it could. That's a lot of lost income too. Imagine how much you make every single month. Double that, times that by 6, and then split it in half. That half that you're missing right there, that's the amount of money you could be making. No, there's no risk to hop in right now. There's no risk. And guys, really, you're losing the opportunity to have your business done in 30 days versus 2 years. And guys, last point, to go do this on your own, you're going to have to spend $1,200 doing it, just paying companies for their tools and stuff. You have all your tools ready for you right here, and you get in for way less than that. Way less than that. Now, final question for the few people here that are really scared of this. Can you make $366 in 30 days to pay for this? That's 12 leads a day. That is literally, I showed you how to get 50 leads a day, even if you don't know what you're doing. 12 leads a day is unbearably bad. Can you make $1 per lead? Easy. Remember Wilfred? He only got 300 leads in his first 30 days, which is, that's beginner. Maybe he got in there, wasn't just start, I don't know. But he was able to generate $1,100 off of those. Like, it is idiot proof. I mean, literally look at the email itself that I got from right here. Look, it is idiot proof. And even when I'm an idiot, sometimes the support desk, aka the support person, the enterprise support person I talked about, helps you out. So there you go. There you go. Like, there's no risk to hopping in this. There's so much to lose right here. And then finally, how good is Market Hero if you're thinking about switching or bringing your leads over? We have the best reviewed autoresponder in the longest time. Brett Smith, Market Hero, is by far the best autoresponder in existence. Bryant Harper hits the inbox every single time. Market Hero Matt right here says Market Hero puts every other autoresponder to shame. It's unbelievably easy to build out my funnels. And then there's a lot of curse words in Seth's one right here, but he says it blows get response out of the water. Can you import your leads from another business? Yes, as long as you're not spamming, bring your leads in. We'll get you set up. How's delivery? Top of the industry. That is like our biggest selling point. But we have so much more that we do so much better, but people always focus on that. And then finally, can you increase your account size to hold more leads? Yes, 100%. If you have a bigger list, just talk to our support. We'll upgrade you when you come inside. So guys, this is your chance to hop inside. And that's it. That's really all I have for you today, guys. The links right here are on the side of this webinar platform, and they're in front of you right now. Again, there is no risk to joining right now. Guys, this is like you're on the stock market floor. And tons of people that you just saw, all those testimonies just came up to you and said, dude, this is a killer investment. This is a killer investment. And then I came up to you and said, dude, this is a killer investment. All you need to do is invest $366 right now, and you can see insane results. And you know what? Because I care about you, if you come in and you don't get a return on your investment, dude, I'll just give you the $366 back. That's fine. Why would you not take that investment? But there's so much to lose, and there's so much to lose by not taking it. If you don't take that investment, man, you can look back 6 months from now and go, man, what if? You see all these other people killing it with email marketing in the Market Hero group, and you go, man, I wish I'd hopped on that investment. And there's no risk. There's no risk. This is not like where you invest in something, and then if it all falls through, you just lose your money and then more money. No, it's all right here for you. So that being said, guys, come join the Hero Nation. We got thousands of people inside. I've got hundreds of people in the 8X group waiting to help you out, talk to you, and I really can't wait to see you inside. So this has been Alex Becker, and I mean, honestly, I have nothing more to add. I have nothing more to stress. I can't really get into anything else right now. So I'm just going to leave you with the closing testimonials of, our members and stuff, That's all I really can do. I've talked this up enough. And it's just up to you right now. But I'm telling you right now, you come back tomorrow, you come back for this webinar, it's going to be $19.97, and you're not going to have the payment plan. So you figure it out right now. I've had a ton of fun hanging out with you today, and I can't wait to see you inside the 8X Academy, and I can't wait to see you around Market Hero. So this has been Alex Becker. Thank you so much, and I will catch you on the flip side. All right, so hey guys, we are here with my buddy Patrick. He sent me a crazy Facebook message the other day, and we've just been seeing results people have gotten with my training and other training from the Academy stuff. To this date, he's actually generated about $55,000 from email marketing and a combination of other things that he's learned from us. And so Patrick, honestly, just tell me about it, dude. I want to hear about it.
All right, so here's the deal. I found Alex maybe a couple years ago. I randomly found him on a YouTube video. I ended up buying his AB Academy, okay? after I bought that, first of all, I thought it was revolutionary. When I started going through these videos, I remember I sat there from the morning and I watched every single video until the night. And there's like a ton of videos in there. So ended up watching all those, taking action. In the past year or so, I've made around $55,000. And I mean, you can tell the ROI. That's absolutely massive.
That's nuts, man. That's nuts. So honestly, man, that's all I want to do. Just kind of come ask you how to do that. Well, what are you doing in email marketing that's working really well for you right now? I think that's what everyone's probably thinking.
Yeah. So right now I'm doing I'm just building up my list, you know, trying to build a relationship with that list. Yeah, build that relationship, go ahead and sell. I have a bunch of funnels set up, etc. I mean, yeah.
Awesome. Works for me, dude. So overall, would you say the Academy is pretty good beans, pretty good stuff? 2 thumbs up?
I mean, I've never bought an Alex Becker product without making a massive ROI on it, honestly. Like every single product I've ever bought from you, I've made at least 10 times my money back.
Awesome, dude. I love it, man. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm flattered, and I'll see you around Market Hero, dude.
Sounds great.